For all of your sports in Lorain, keep your TV tuned to TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Welcome back to the Titan Gymnasium here at Lorain High School. A great big hello to all of you on Facebook Live as we've cranked things back up on Facebook Live. And, of course, everybody watching on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television. It's the Lorain High Titans in this ball game taking on Lincoln West as our coverage of Lorain High School's Unified Special Olympics Basketball Showcase continues. Lorain looking to go to 3-0 on the day. Lorain with a 26-13 win over John Marshall and a 23-16 win over Max Hayes. So now it's game 3 as they take on Lincoln West. And Lorain in the dark blues, it's Lincoln West in the white uniforms. 2 10-minute halves. We'll have running clocks, and there's Dalen Dower with a steal for Lorain. And now they feed it in the lane, shot up, bounced around the rim and out for Jeremiah James. Out of there with it comes Lincoln West. Glad you've dialed in. Again, what a special day here at Lorain High as the Special Olympians make their way over to this Titan gym. And again, if you weren't with us for either one of the first 2 games, just a quick recap. Each team obviously with 5 players, and 3 of the 5 are Special Olympians. 2 of the 5 are in the regular education curriculum. So you've got 3 Special Olympians and 2 regular education curriculum players on each team. And as Joe Bach and I have talked about, boy, these are competitive games as the shot goes up and it's missed by Jeremiah James. Ball belongs to Lincoln West. So, Joe, Lorain looking to go to 3-0 on the day. They're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, so far so good. And you never know. Maybe they could come out of this tournament 4-0, which would be great.
So here's Lincoln West. We've played about 2 minutes. Still no score in this one between Lorain and Lincoln West.
Yeah, the third game was supposed to be Rocky River, but they had to have some schedule adjustments, and at the last second they said, nope, you're not playing Rocky River, you're playing West. So.
And Lorain should be energized and nourished. Just had a great meal down below, thanks to the folks who provided lunch here at Lorain High. The all-beef hot dogs.
Yes, all beef.
Boy, that was told to us on numerous occasions. These are all-beef hot dogs as Lorain turns it over. No, it was a great lunch, and got to hobnob with a couple of the guys on the team. Joe Otero sat down and joined us and had a pleasant conversation with Joe. We saw him play in the first couple of games, and we'll see him here in Game 3 as well. And again, what a job to organize this entire event by everybody here at Lorain, especially the coaches, Matt Killian, Brian Clark, Eddie Hall. We had Dan Blatt on during our broadcast earlier. This is a pretty substantial undertaking. There's a shot off the glass and good for 3. That was Sonny Smith. Nice job. That's his first points today. He didn't score in either of the first 2 games, but he knocks in a 3-ball right there. And a 3 at the other end is off the mark. And the ball not saved in by Lincoln West. 3-0 Lorain High. But, yeah, this is a massive undertaking. Again, it's very cool that here in the school, they're allowing kids to come in and watch and cheer on if they have an off period or a study period, perhaps.
Some of them have opted to come in for their lunch.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Stands have been pretty packed, all morning and early afternoon. So actually, it's still morning. But yeah, it's been a good experience, I think, for everybody. Like you said, a lot of coordination. We had the band, all the classes, and we had a singing of the national anthem by one of the Special Olympians, and
presentation of colors.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
It has been a very neat day, and again, for the guys and girls, as you look down there now, Lincoln West has some girls on theirs team. It's a pretty special day. Really cool. Lincoln West with a shot that's off the mark, and Dalen Dower has it for Lorain. Dower, long pass down the floor, got it to Zach Evans. He gives it up to Keandre Davis, who misses the shot, and Lincoln West will grab the rebound. Again, 2 10-minute halves and a running clock in each half. Shot missed, and here's Davis. Davis has scored in each of the first 2 games. He had 2 in the first matchup and 4 in the second ball game. Puts that one up, missed it. Rebound Dower, got it back to Davis. We'll try it again. Miss it. And Evans couldn't handle the rebound there. And out of there with it is Ken Kokel, although Kokel had the ball stolen away by Dower. Feeds it down the floor to Evans. Bounce on the left side to Dower. He drives. He scores. And Dalen Dower, he's also scored in each of the first 3 games. And now Matt Killian says, all right, let's get some fresh guys in there. And at the risk of repeating myself, but I know the audience kind of changes game to game, or especially if you're on Facebook Live right now. The job that Matt Killian, Brian Clark, Eddie Hall do with these kids, just phenomenal. They're so energized and passionate. And yet, as I mentioned to Dan Blatt during the interview that we had earlier, I mean, they're coaching these players. Some organized play and defense. I mean, it's not just kind of scrambling around out there. I love it. Absolutely love it. So Lorain with a 5-0 lead in this ball game, looking to go to 3-0 on the day. Lincoln West again with the ball. They're in their white uniforms. Out front for Lincoln West, that's Kokel, feeds it right side. Shot off the glass is missed by Jose Ortiz. And the basketball belongs to Lorain. And some good news for Eddie Hall, Joe.
Yeah.
We just learned during the lunch period, and we can basically announce this since it's been approved
last night, yep.
by the Board of Education. Eddie Hall is going to become the new head football coach at Brush High School. That's terrific. Congratulations to Eddie.
Yeah, he made the cut out of like 65 applicants, so good for him. He's a great guy, and I'm sure Brush is going to benefit from having his expertise over there.
Absolutely. Tough loss to the staff for Dave McFarland, but Dave would be the first one to say, you know what, take that opportunity and run with it.
Yep.
Left wing, shot off the glass, missed, rebound, put back up and in. That's my guy, Isaiah Robinson. I like Isaiah. He had 8 in the first ball game, 3 in the second matchup, and that's his first field goal in game number 3. Long 3 way out front. That one's missed, and the ball goes out of bounds as Mariana Solm couldn't get that one to go in.
She shot that from Salenti's Pizza.
Yes, she did. There's Eddie Robinson in the backcourt. Lost the dribble right there. It's grabbed by Lincoln West. And the runner off the glass is no good. And Eddie Robinson has the rebound for Lorain High. He's a crowd favorite.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he plays with a little bit of flair out there. So Lorain basketball, they lead it 7-0.
Oh!
And now a right wing 3-ball. Jeremy Soslowski hits a 3-ball. Well, they give him 2 on that. They give him 2. I thought he was outside the line, but it's a 9-0 Lorain lead. Jeremy Soslowski. And Lincoln West trying to get on the board here. And Lorain off to a great start in this one. Lincoln West with a miss right there. And now they give it on the left side to Arroyo, and Brian Arroyo hits the shot. Brian actually from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Boy, they're still going through some tough times there. Anybody that has family and friends there, our thoughts and well wishes. I think I saw on the news last night, it's still 25 to 30% of the country is without power.
Wow.
And Maria hit 6 months ago. Out front, 3-ball missed. I mean, you think, well, that was 6 months ago. A quarter to a third of your country is still without power. And a drive and a score by Tyshawn Lighty. And a chance for a 3-point play. That's amazing. So Lighty with a chance for an and one. Lorain up by a score of 9-2 as Matt Killian and Brian Clark with some fresh players in there for Lorain. Here comes Gabe LaRosa. Boy, we saw Gabe during the football season. Do I have to tell you Gabe's number when I say he's a football player? Number 45 for Lorain. Big young man. And he's going to play football at Malone College on a full football scholarship. From what I hear, Gabe LaRosa is one of the most engaging, nice young men you'd ever want to meet. Although I'm sure on the football field, he's got a little bit of a different temperament. 57.7 seconds to go in the first half. Again, 2 10-minute halves. And Lorain leading this one 9-2. Lady missed the free throw. Rebound, Gabe LaRosa up and in. Well, it didn't take Gabe long to make his presence felt.
Yeah, he wanted to get in the books.
And now coming in is Glory Gonzalez. Glory's a senior, plans on attending college to become an athletic trainer. She devotes a lot of her time to helping out with Special Olympics. Very cool. Lorain dominating this one. They lead it 11-2. 45 seconds to go. Lorain looking to go 3-0 today as they host this very special event, the Unified Special Olympics Basketball Showcase. 4 teams here in Lorain this morning and this afternoon. Shot in the lane short. Loose ball, and Lincoln West still has it. Top of the key jumper, no good. Long rebound. And that shot is up and in for 3. Boy, that was a nice shot by Ken Kokel.
They needed that shot.
Yep. Makes it 11-5. So let's see if Lorain can capitalize here in the closing seconds. Glory on the right side. She'll put it up, miss it. Rebound grab by Lincoln West, and that should end the first half of play. It does. So 1 half is in the books, and Lorain High looking good again as Lorain leads Lincoln West by a score of 11-5 at the intermission. So we'll take a quick timeout, correct?
Yes.
And when we come back, we'll bring you the second half of play, Lorain and Lincoln West, as part of the Unified Special Olympics Basketball Showcase here at Lorain High on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook Live and also on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yes, for a nicer day, huh?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gonna get some big ones. Anybody want to wear a life jacket?
I'm good.
No life jacket? That's a deal breaker.
Daddy, you promised.
Daniel Stevens.
Yeah, give me one of those life jackets.
This message brought to you by the National Safe Boating Council and the women who nag you. Love you.
11-5, Lorain leading as we start the second half of play. Tim Elkhorn along with Joe Bach from WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television. Of course, a great big hello to all of you who have now found us on Facebook Live. Yes, we're worldwide, Joe Bach, on Facebook Live. And Lorain looking to go to 3-0 at this Unified Special Olympics Basketball Showcase. They won their first 2 games today over John Marshall and Max Hayes, and now they're up 11-5 over Lincoln West as we start the second half of play. And again, a 10-minute running clock. So the second half should go by rather quickly, and Lorain up by a score of 11-5. Well, now it's 11-7. Nice little inside shot right there. As for Max Hayes, that was Jamad Byers, his first 2 points in the ball game. Here's Joe Otero with the basketball for Lorain. Right of the circle. He's going to take a couple of dribbles, and he's going to shoot it. And a little bit short. Ball goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Lincoln West. Had lunch with Joe Otero. We were talking about that earlier. And all Joe could talk about was the young lady that sang the national anthem. He was raving about her during lunch, about how awesome of a job she did. And Joe, we concur. She was terrific before the ball games. And on the baseline, the shot is up and in. Nice shot right there for Brianna Salm. And all of a sudden, Lincoln West has cut it down to a 2-point ball game, 11-9, as Glory Gonzalez brings it up for Lorain. Glory on the right side, gave it off to Gabe LaRosa. Gabe tosses that basketball to Vincent Turner. Vincent left the lane, down the lane, put it up, missed it. Rebound grabbed by Brian Aroro. for Lincoln West. Arroyo gave it behind him. 3 up, no good. Rebound, big Gabe LaRosa for Lorain High. Lorain up by 2, 11-9. At the foul line. And getting his shot blocked was Vincent Turner. And now Glory's out of there with it. So Glory Gonzalez got it underneath to LaRosa. Big Gabe foul.
Gabe's going to the line.
Now, you wonder when Gabe gets fouled, does it impact his shot? Because he's such a physical, imposing force.
Powers it through.
And you know, they used to talk about that with Shaq.
Right.
That there were a lot of times, although Shaq wasn't the greatest free throw shooter, but the refs wouldn't call it because they didn't feel as though the foul or the contact was affecting his shot, because he was such a, and still is, a huge physical presence. And then, of course, at the end of ball games, they'd play Hack-a-Shaq, and they'd pull on his pinky, and they'd call a foul. I mean,
they put him at the free throw line.
Yeah. Yep. So here's Gabe with a little bit of crowd support behind him.
Now let's go, Gabe. They're chanting.
First one up, no good.
Little flat there.
Gabe's got one more coming. Look over at the bench. And okay, how do you do this? Knee bend, throw it up. Well, short. Rebound grabbed by Lincoln West. They're within 2.
Tim, I think they're on a 7-0 run. It was 11-2 at one point.
I believe you're right. I'm not keeping a running score, but
Yeah.
I think you're right on that. And there's Arroyo with a 3 that's off the mark. Rebound, Gabe LaRosa. And LaRosa throws it ahead to Glory Gonzalez. And now Matt Killian saying, okay, let's get some fresh guys in there. So a whole batch of new players checking in for Lorain. You got to be careful here. I'm not sure if it was the first or the second game. Matt was trying to get new people in there, and all of a sudden Lorain got hit with a technical foul for having too many players on the floor. So
yeah, we had 6 on the floor.
you got to know who's going in and who's coming out. And it looks like we got 5 right now. And on the right wing, the 3 balls missed. Rebound put back up. No. Rebound off the glass and good by Zach Evans. 6 minutes to go. Again, 2 10-minute halves, so they run the clock. Except when you make the substitutions like Matt just did, Matt Killian. And at the other end, a turnover by Lincoln West. So one more game after this one for Lorain. They'll be taking on Rocky River. I hear that's kind of a rival matchup.
Yes.
The kids get up for that one. 13-9. Sislowski with a 3, missed it. Dower throws it out front to Davis. He'll shoot it, miss it. Dower in between the circles to Eddie Robinson. Robinson a 3 ball, it's short. Dower grabs the rebound. Fires it left side, and that 3 is short as well, and the ball belongs to Lincoln West. Dalen Dower was giving it his best effort right there to get an assist on that play.
Yes, he was.
And you know what? That's cool. Good for Dalen. Of course, Dalen out there on that gridiron for Dave McFarland's football team. There's a nice running shot. Very, very well done. As Brianna Salm now has 4 points in the ball game. And at the other end, the shot is up no good by Keandre Davis. 13-11. Somebody better pick up Salm. She's a pretty good ball player. Salm on the right wing, lobs it out front to Arroyo. Arroyo, run of the lane, in traffic. And now he gives it up to Ortiz, shoots it in and out and back in again. And Ortiz has tied this game at 13.
Wow.
4:15 to go. Here's Isaiah Robinson. Give it off to Sislowski. He'll shoot it, miss it. Rebound Lincoln West. New player in there for Lincoln West is Jamad Byers. We saw him in the first half. There's a 3 ball that's off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it belongs to Lorain. 13-13 ball game. Lorain appeared to be in control of this one, but Lincoln West has fought their way back in it. And Lorain now with the basketball. Dower fed it left to the lane. The shot is up and in. There you go. Keandre Davis with his first two. We mentioned in the first game, Keandre wants to become a cook. I'll tell you what, that's a great skill to have.
Oh, yeah.
You'll never go hungry. Lincoln West with a turnover. Here comes Dower. Lobs it down the floor to Evans, who drives and scores.
Oh, that was pretty.
Zach Evans, the lead for Lorain back to 4 at 17-13. There's a steal by Robinson. He tries, but he missed the layup. Oh, Isaiah frustrated right there, but a nice steal by Isaiah. Did a great job of knocking that ball out of there. Shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Dower for Lorain. 2:45 to go. Dower's pass deflected at the half-court line, and out of there with it is Lincoln West. Desperation three, nope. Rebound grab by Keandre Davis. Davis up the right side. He's got Robinson in the middle. Davis will stop, shoot and hit. Keandre Davis, couple of field goals. And we've got substitutions. Well, Lorain was being threatened. The game was tied at 13, but they've ripped off 6 straight points. 19-13, Titans lead it. And now Matt Killian and Coach Clark getting some new guys out there. I'll tell you what, Lorain's got some talented players.
They do.
You can tell that Matt and the staff have worked with them. They've coached with them. And here we go. I think we got 6 guys out there.
We did.
Now we're set. So into the forecourt comes Arroyo into the lane. Nice pass. Left side. Shot up but missed by Ortiz. And a foul on the rebound. And the basketball belongs to Lincoln West. 1:20 to go. Lorain by 6. They're looking pretty good. Here's Psalm. 3-ball. Nope. Rebound grab by Jacob Stern. Stern up the left side. Cross court right wing to Savon Chavis. Chavis lob to Otero. Joe Otero dribbles it out front. Joe saying, okay, I'm going to shoot it from the free throw line a little bit short. Lorain will keep possession. Now they give it off to Maya Thomas. She'll shoot it, miss it. Lorain still keeps possession though. Stern got it out front. That ball high off the glass for Jeremiah James, and it belongs to Lincoln West. But Lorain looking pretty good right here, up by 6. Just over 30 seconds to go in the ball game. So Lorain's going to go to 3-0 in this tournament with one more game to be played. See, I was the good luck charm here today,
You
Joe.
were.
Saul misses a 3. Lincoln West still with the basketball. Baseline shot, nope. Rebound grab by Lorain's Jacob Stern. Stern in the backcourt. He got knocked out of bounds with 9.7. So Lorain leading 19-13. Stern, long pass, but it's picked off. Into the forecourt comes Lincoln West. 4-3-2. They're going to get it out front. Shot, nope. And that ends the ball game. Well, how about this? Lorain now 3-0 on this tournament, as Lorain has beat Lincoln West by a score of 19-13 in game number 3. Nice balance in this third game for Lorain. Zach Evans with 4, Keandre Davis with 4, Sonny Smith with 3, LaRosa with 2, Tyshawn Lighty with 2, Dalen Dower with 2, and Isaiah Robinson with 2. So good balance for Lorain in that one.
All right, Tim. Well, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back to see if we can't make it a clean sweep for our Titans.
Let's see if they can get it done. One more game to go for Lorain. They're 3-0 on the day. And they've got Rocky River up next to wrap up the tournament here at Lorain. So stay with us. One more game to go on our unified Special Olympics Showcase basketball coverage here at Lorain High. We're glad you dialed us in on Facebook via Facebook Live and also on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.